this is. Oh, of course! God damn it. He's back! No, I'm not geeky! Wait, hold on a second, Clown Man. Hold on. I'm Googling. Tornado is his weakness. Oh, don't do that to me. That's cool how he has a custom animation for when you hit him with it. No! I don't like the Thunder Carnival, Dad. Oh, I only get a little bit of a power, but I kind of screwed that up, huh? I'm gonna have to do really well in the rest of these. Alright, this is Grenade Man. Let's see, Grenade Man is gonna be Thunderclaw, alright. Why'd he cry at the end there? Oh, that's not what I want. Where's my... Alright, I'm gonna save here. Alright, who we have next? This Tengu Man? Yeah. Tengu, alright. Ice Wave, alright. Okay, so he has to be grounded like this for me to actually have anything off on him. There we go. Okay, not bad. Alright, that means that the last one's gonna be whatever, yeah, what is his name? Let's see. Frostman? Alright, Flash Bomb. So, this, alright. This should be, assuming that actually is Frostman. Yeah, it is. Yeah, I think I actually beat him with his thing before anyway. Yeah. His weakness, I mean. Alright, who we got next? says other weaknesses is the sniper. So well, I'm all out. I might be in trouble here. I can try using another rush ability. It's time for the doggy car. Although Alright, what else do I have from him? What is this one? Oh, a life? Okay. So, do I have to do it all in one life? No, okay, it saves it. Perfect. That makes it a lot less stressful. Hold on, it'll give me the names if I... Yeah, this is a flash bomb, so he doesn't like the flash bombs, I guess. I mean, it does seem to be doing quite a bit of damage, so yeah. There it is. Alright, who's next? Oh, this is Searchman. What is Searchman's weakness? Let's see. Flame Sword? Alright, got it. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, that wasn't too bad. Uh, is this Sword Bro? Oh, this is water. This is Aquaman. You can call me handsome. Alright, what do we got for water, man? Let's see. Aquaman, Astro Crush. Alright. Say no more. He's just trying to take a piss, man. have I not fought yet? Soren man, who does not like water balloons, I suppose. I mean, we figured that out, but quite honorable, aren't you? Oh, there he goes. Nice shot. Hey, this guy's chill. Alright, is this the real one, the big boy? Hmm. Really quickly, though. Let me do something real quick. Whew. How are we doing today, guys? I haven't heard much from y'all. We just gaming? Nothing to laugh at yet? Nothing to point and laugh? We'll see about that. We still have time to ruin all this. I've been making too much good progress. I've been doing it too quickly. Hmm. Gotta stay hydrated, boys, or I'll kill you. That's what Aquaman would say. Wait, hold on. Give it to this one. There we go. Alright, here goes, boys. I don't think there's been a single Mega Man game I played where the skull is actually the last level. Oh, the internet symbol got me. There he is. Save me! Who the hell is this dude? No, not the whistling. I sure hope a twink doesn't. Ah, shit. Whew, I wonder if I beat that game. I guess there's only one way to find out if you go to the YouTube channel, huh? Oh boy. It's been another 2 weeks. That is not intentional. It has been kind of crazy. In fact, this week has been one of the busiest of my life when it comes to work. So I'm kind of looking forward to just taking a little bit of time to relax and play some Mario. Now that we finally got our capture card here, I can finally go about and actually record on other devices other than PC. It's crazy. I actually got it pretty cheap too, which is crazy because I got it through Best Buy. And Best Buy is never cheap, but it was the fastest way I could get it to make sure I got it like yesterday. That way I could have it for today. Whew. Let me uh let me make sure everything's going. Yeah, it likes to turn itself off. I have to always swap my display out too. Here we go. It seems like it worked out pretty good on the little test video I put together, so there we go. Yeah, we don't need to update. Yeah, right where I left off from yesterday's, so if you haven't seen that, I mean, probably for the best, honestly. I don't know enough about this game, but I do know that this stage exists, and I love it. I do wish I could get the music to go through my my device. I mean, to go through my headset instead of through the monitor. I probably can somehow, but I think there's a headphone like exit point or something on the Elgato, but I mean, now's not the time to figure that out. Whew. I do like the way this game controls too. It's very precise. It doesn't feel as like loose as like the new Super Mario Bros. Games. I don't know if that's the way to say it.
So you can get over there. Walking plants, huh? Weird as talking plants.
The walking plants. Alright, here it goes. Everyone shut up. This is the part that I care about the most. I love them. They're so talented. Keeps wanting to get those fireflies. Shit. Maybe I should grab it. Okay, I'm hurting. They're so talented. They practice that just for us guys.
You don't see that every day.
Still gotta kill one of them before we finish the stage so they know we got shooters out here, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, this is the stage I saw where it made me think I gotta play this game and I want to play it. Look at their little feet. Keep doing that. I don't know why they let you jump on the overworld, but so I'm not quite sure what the difference is between the purple coins and the regular coins. Just different kinds of currencies, I suppose. There we go. I'm not gonna say it.
Love that sound.
Oh, they had them in Odyssey too. I haven't really played Odyssey either, so. Oh, did I have to use that guy to get this? Or wait, is there a triple jump in here? Oh, well, it doesn't matter. We can just barely reach it. Looks like the 10 coins for the purple ones kind of take over for the star coins in the other games. God, I just love the art style of this compared to like new Super Mario Bros. Very stylized. More pieces of media are kind of getting used to using more stylized cartoon looks, and I'm all for it. I also am pretty sure there's a bubble power up too, right? Like I said, I've never actually really played this. I think I played like 2 stages. I mean, before this, obviously.
Nice work.
Let the sky fall. Oh, I have a limited amount of time. Oh, but I get more if I collect, okay. Or it resets. Oh, I see, okay. Well, I hope I can't, like, waste all the currency then. Like, on something useless and then just, like, it doesn't come back. I doubt they would let you do that, though. Also, I hope the sound mixing is pretty good, because I had to add another thing for this one. There he is. I think you could use a word stronger than antics. He's quite literally attempting to commit regicide and overthrow the entire place. And he turned himself into a castle, but you know, no one's perfect. Oh, excuse me. Funniest shit I've ever seen. So dopey looking too. I mean, it's optimized and made specifically for this image. My dad's a castle now. All powerful. Does he think his dad is a god? I don't know, man. I never saw Jesus turn himself into a castle. Through the power of Christ, I dispel you. I guess they are plant people. Oh my god, he's gay. Good for him, good for him. Oh, thanks. I always wanted whatever this is. Super woke, yo, bros. They're gay, bro.
This way.
Why does it matter which way I go? Midair, press R or shake the... I'm not shaking the controller. Okay, I see.
Press R in midair. See you later.
Oh, yeah, great training course. I think that's called This Dude's Backyard. I gotta stop jumping my leg. When I was putting the video together the other day, I could hear it distinctly. Okay. Now we're free to go where we please. Okay, so there's a good number of badges. I mean, I kind of knew there were. Slap that ass. Oh, look at this snail. That one's cute. I'm gonna let him live. Yeah, so it's kind of like in the first New Super Mario Bros. For the DS, those dudes that charged at you in the ghost houses, they can break through the blocks. Why does her dress do that? Yeah, what would that have broken for me? The pipe? Oh, it would just bring me back here. Whoa. Okay, I wasn't expecting that. The music's pretty nice in this game, but it isn't like sunshine levels of nice. Oh, well. I didn't need the coin. I like Toadette, Fire Toadette's design. What is... It's probably a Wonder Seed. Alright, come here, doggy. Nice. Ah, shit. Oh, it's Yoshi's Final Smash. Either that or a Travis Scott concert. I know, funny stuff. I've never made that joke before. Okay, well, I guess screw that guy then, I guess. I'm getting a lot of money from this.
That was one.
That just happened. Jesus, that's tall. Why does he get a...
Man, why does Principal let you have the big flag?
And apparently I missed one. Oh, we're up a level. It's difficulty 2 now. It's so over for us. They really want you to be an elephant. Trying to play this with like my family would be hell compared to like New Super Mario Bros. Because it feels like you just move so quickly. Getting lost and leaving people behind would be so fast. Oh, I think I was supposed to go the high road here. There we go. It works out. I hope this isn't like when I play. By the time Mario Land came out, that would have been like what, 2011, I want to say. It was getting a little too easy for me to play Mario games at that point. So hopefully this one gets a little more difficult. I think there's like one stage, and it was the super secret stage that you can unlock. That was actually kind of tough in that game. Obviously, this is what, technically World. What? What does this do? Oh, I have to hit it? Oh, I see. Don't let it hit the ground. I thought that was a countdown. All right, let me wait for him to. There we go. Look at that. I don't know, this seems like a bit much. God, I'm being timed. Let me go. Okay, this is actually really tough. There we go. Okay, well, if I knew that it wasn't going to take very long. They got that good shit in the Flower Kingdom. Yeah, from listening to the background, Mega Man 8 starting soon, I'm realizing just how audible the me taking a second to drink water is on stream. What's that disability that makes people like really uncomfortable with the sound of people chewing or drinking and stuff? I want to say mesothelioma, but it's like mesomia or whatever. Oh, that's cute. This game's cute. Alright, I guess. Man, he sure held right. That's what constitutes his difficulty these days. Okay, flower coins, my bad. A boost badge? Well, I mean, of course I want a Wonder Seed, right? I guess I could get both of these. No, thank you. So I'm guessing some of them give you powers and some of them instead give you, like, benefits. If you choose to forego the power. Well, let me see what there is. Yeah, so... I mean, why not, right? We like coins. We don't need to be able to fly. Bro, let me move. He's using Jedi mind tricks to stop me from moving. No! What is going on? Is this... This better not be drift. Like, it's literally stopping me from moving here. This guy is 100% cheating, that's all I'm gonna say.
Yay, look at those two. We got nothing better to do.
Oh, how do I get up? Oh, I guess it stops me every time I use the trunk. Okay. At least he's a good sport. Look at those little roller skates. I don't have a lot to say today, do I? Auto Super Mushroom Badge. Maybe later. He seems so excited. So we did this, but what's up here? Am I allowed to go up here? Ah, oh, man, I can't make it past this rock. I'm so tired. If only someone paid me. Yeah, okay, dude. Never stop the grind. I get it. Oh man, I suddenly have the energy to break this rock now that someone has paid me. We had to bribe him. Like, I don't know if you all realize this, but the world is in peril right now. Alright, so this is an entirely different world. Let's finish up over here first. Oh, we're back to baby.
Go for it.
Oops. Oh, I see. Basically gives you Prince of Persia style wall climb. It honestly feels kind of weird to use like this. Yeah, so it almost feels weird to be able to do this in a Mario game. Like I'm playing Assassin's Creed now.
Deep breaths.
It's a cool mechanic, but I feel like if I used it, I would keep expecting it.
You've got it. Impressive.
A. It's crazy how they're making Toadette do all the work now. Like I saw like 5, 6 people in the intro, but Toadette's the one putting in all the work. I don't want handouts. Well, it's definitely a lot more dynamic in how you pick stages than ever before. Can definitely attest to that.
What you
Oh, da 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 da.
Tough choice.
It's really not. Oh, they were so happy to see each other and I killed them. At least they died in happiness. Listen, man, I played enough regular Mario Bros. On the Game Boy Advanced games. All these dancing piranha plants. They're really, like, trying to sell on the idea of, that the piranha plants have always had legs now. Since, Smash Bros. Oh, that's one way to do it. Come on, dude. There we go. They kind of remind me of the Rhino guys from Super Mario World. Ones that you could beat in like 2 seconds. Oh, you're kidding me. $70 to get the remainder. Do I go for it? I could probably do it pretty easily. I got a little lost in the sauce. Ah, we'll be fine. We don't need it that bad, do we? Maybe we can come back for it. Angry spikes and smoke. Oh, and sinking pipes. I thought I said smoking pipes, and I was like, all right, game. I'm here for it. Hey, I mean that wins, right? A time like that. So we got second place, whatever, man. I'm just gonna go smoking some pipes. Some Mutant Muds gameplay going now. Wow, they let you get pretty high here without actually doing anything. I have to be able to feed this thing, but I don't have elephant form. Will this give me elephant? No, it won't. Probably should have kept it instead of grabbing another one of the fire flowers, huh?
Love that sound.
I wonder how far I can get. I'm gonna leave that. I was gonna say, I wonder how far I can get without dying. But I think I just answered my question. Did not mean to ground pound, or slide for that matter, but you know, things happen. Life happens. I tell you, man, I always speak it into existence. Yeah, it feels weird. Like I'm trying to ground pound, but it doesn't always want to work with me. I think the Joy-Con I have is a little funky. Oh, I see.
This pipe, it can't hold us.
Then why don't you get on? Yeah, if even that. I mean, it is a little weird. Is the left stick supposed to be able to press in? Because the right stick I have here, it clicks down, and then the left stick is not letting me like click the stick in. So I'm wondering if that is a design flaw, or if it's only supposed to be the one stick. I don't know. I'm probably just coming up with excuses too early on here. There we go. I don't want elephant right now, but hey, I'm not looking to spend any more money at the moment. Oh, I can push this. I don't need another one. Yeah, I mean, I've definitely heard about people complaining about the drift on these Joy-Cons. That is not news to me, unfortunately. You'd think they would get that figured out, but... Oh, no! I wanted to use that to break the blocks.
So many creepy crawlies.
has like nothing going for it to break that.
So many creepy crawlies.
Oh. Oh, I see, I see. Still not letting me use the pipe, but... Music's pretty cute, though. No! Okay, well actually that doesn't hurt. I can just get it back. It really, really wants you to be an elephant for this one. Can I push it as an elephant? Oh. Well,
I love this place.
do you now? Damn it, so am I just like locked out of being able to use that now? I would have had to, oh, I would have had to do this, and then I would have had, okay.
Nothing to do but relax. I love this place.
I stole his house. Oh my god, let me, yeah, it's definitely because I'm it like locks you in place if you use the trunk attack.
Feel like you're missing something?
Yeah, I do, but I can't get into the pipe.
Feel like you're missing something?
Can't get in there. Alright. Maybe it'll reset.
I love this place.
Okay, it does reset. Perfect. Now we can do this like a real pro. Look at that. There we go.
How is this happening? I'm fine. Everything's fine.
Go this way.
What are they?
They're worms. They're pipes. We're smoking them. This is what happens when you smoke the pipes. I hope, okay, yeah, there's another one coming back. I was about to say, I hope I'm not missing my ride here. No, no, no! Why didn't it let me move? Dude, I'm getting locked vertically. That is so frustrating. If that's how it's gonna work, I don't like the elephant. It's like, I'm sorry, life's gotta... Like, I'm losing all my momentum here, dude. It's so weird. It has to be the Joy-Con.
Keep going.
Oh, I gotta hit this. See, like, look, right there? It just completely stopped me from turning around. Like, anytime I try to do something precise, like, look, I just stop moving. I'm pressing all the buttons and it just stops me for no reason. Am I losing connection? Is that what it is? This wasn't happening the other day. These are fully charged, too. That's so weird. That's gonna really screw me up. No, please let me move! Dude, yeah, I don't know if it's going to be playable like this. We're going to have to figure something out. Figure out why it's consistently... Yeah, see, it's doing it again. I don't understand. I think I might have to do something about the controller issue. I'm sure it's a controller issue now too, so. So yeah, I did it again there. Not something you like to see in a platformer.
Was it all a dream? Was it all a dream?
Just imagine possibilities. Stay hydrated, fellas. I look so happy. Oh, a 4-star? Yeah, I said I wanted something a little tougher, right? No, wait! I greeted. The prince's choice. Tell me he doesn't have a name? I want those 10 coins, man. There we go. Ah, it wouldn't let me get the jump off. No! I couldn't walk back. Oh. Okay. Okay. Alright, this level is harder if you're trying to greed. Or if you don't know where everything is. And if you have a weird controller. And you have a blindfold on, your little brother is playing. No, stop! It stopped me from moving again! I don't know if this is gonna be possible like this, dude. What is happening? What? I didn't mean to give it the prince's choice, but whatever. Does the prince's choice actually do anything, or does it just random? Like, does he actually have a recommendation? Like, maybe... Like, it'd be weird if it was because of, like, my Joy-Con's position to the Switch, right? That wouldn't make a lot of sense. Not in... Yeah, it's like pressing certain buttons. It's like if I do two things at the same time, it just, like, loses its mind. Like, here it's working fine. Here it's working fine. Yeah, now it just stopped. Like, I'm pressing things, but, like, I have to, like, reset what I'm pressing. It just deleted the input, and then it stops, it stops seeing it, so I don't know what the deal with that is. Oh, well, there goes that. Yeah. I guess it'll at least let you keep it. No, stop! I mean, don't stop. Yeah. It's just gonna, at some point, it's gonna keep killing me. It's something I'll have to figure out. On a stage like this especially. It's giving me pity points already. Like, it's not that hard, it's just like... Alright. That time it let me make the jump at least. Ah, well, I missed that. Like it. Oh, whoops. It's still climbing. Oh, okay, okay. So it wants you to have an elephant for that, I guess.
Why'd you come this way?
Because you obviously are keeping a secret from me. I mean, for now we'll make do, right? Hopefully we don't get a lot of those bull rush type stages immediately. Oh wait, no, I gotta go to the castle.
Ew. What am I looking at?
I'm starting to think that this flower is just kind of racist. Can I break through this? I cannot. Oh, you have to be... If you're right on the side, you can collect through the wall. Oh, okay. There you go. Whole place just starts falling apart. Okay, what do I do here? Oh, I see. Okay, well I thought it would slow down when it went in the thing. I'm not crazy. It looks like at some point I missed another little thing. Whatever. And by thing I mean 10 coin. Alright, yeah, it does let me keep that. There's really not much of a risk to that again. I mean, lives don't really mean anything. It's not like they're gonna like... There's gonna be that much of a punishment for running out of lives. Just restarting the stage, right? Why do I keep doing that? Oh yeah, classic Bowser Jr. fight. Oh shit. He went and saw Joker. I don't know if this is as beneficial as you think it is, Bowser boy. There you go. Three hits and he's done. I'm telling my dad on you. Maybe your dad shouldn't be making you fight the protagonist, huh? That's kind of messed up.
Death to dictators!
Toadette's party, it's just me. I like how they say somehow turn into a castle. Like, even the game's like, I don't know, man. I just work here. I think that might be him. The fountain tourney waiting room? Really? Yeah. You think I'm giving you any hints by being in here? Nah, dude. God, I feel barely even awake at this point. I still gotta decide when that's gonna happen. It's probably gonna be not this weekend, but the next weekend is probably my guess. Just based off of Just based off of testimony from the people who can play, it's looking to be a weekend type thing. There he is. Whew. What do you mean you scared off all the fish? Where do they go?
All for you.
It's crazy. I can't believe I've already rigged the tournament for me to win. It's kind of crazy, honestly. Added a secret door, I'm sure. That makes it so that I can just walk in and kill people from behind. No one else can figure it out. It's behind a password. Feels weird being. First we got swimming in a Mega Man game, and then we get swimming in a Mario game, like actual swimming. Have you been practicing? I heard the others have been practicing too, Dylan. Oh, I see. I see, so I gotta do this again if I want the... Okay, whatever.
Good for.
I gotta do this one again so I can get the rest of the collectible. You have been? Yeah? Anything you want to share with the class? Anything you want to be like, oh man, you know, I found out the way to win. We'll have to do another skirmish at some point. Do this one again. I need more of those flower tokens. God, you can definitely hear the squeaking of my chair whenever I jump my leg like that. I'm curious to hear your, I'm curious to see what you have up your sleeve. I know you won't share with me, but I'll make you at some point. Unless, like, you just don't give a shit and just, like, knock me out in the tournament before I get the chance to see it. But we know that's not going to happen because I've already destined that I've got to win. Talk with Gabe Newell. I said my shot. He said my shot's got to hit, dude. He's like, you know what, I've been tough on you, but it's like, you know, God gives his strongest soldiers his hardest battles. And I said, yeah, I get that, but like, can you cut me a break? I'm tired of being your strongest soldier. And he's like, yeah, that ain't happening. Minus 500 in your next loss. If I'm feeling really nice, I'll give you plus 110 on your next win. That's what it be. My this headset has such a terrible tendency of getting caught on everything. Oh, is that so? Is it now? There's always one, man. Well, if you know that I'm gonna ban it from use, you might want to keep it as your ace in the hole, huh? If you think it's that good. I'm trying to think of what it could possibly be. Hey, nothing in CS is ever set in stone. There's always some way to get through it. Hopefully with the map being a little easier, it'll be a tiny bit easier to fix, right? Or to nerf, whatever way you want to look at it. If you make it to the final round, you never know, man. Maybe Jaren's really looking for that third time's the charm, right? Like, you keep talking like you've already won. Like, oh man, you know, you better, like, when I win, I want that knife. It's like, you better name it this and this. It's like, bro, you're making a lot of assumptions here. I was thinking about that. It's like, you're just making assumptions that you're gonna win this. What if I, like, hit up Zywoo on Twitter and I'm just like, all right, dude, you wanna play this? You wanna be one? It's like, you wanna join this little tournament? And he'll be like, oh yeah, dude, sure. And then what are you gonna do? Victory is assured. At this point, dude, at this point you're kind of the villain. I'm gonna be real. Like, people are not gonna want to see you win since you won the last time, and you're like sure of yourself. You're like the villain now. Everyone wants to see you fail at this point. That doesn't necessarily mean that Jaren is the hero. It just means that you're the villain. At this point, it's just a money laundering scheme to give skins. Now I gotta prove that wrong. Trust me, as the host, it is now my responsibility to just be the biggest hater on Earth. Like, give you absolutely no credit. Probably should have brought the dolphin kick badge with me, huh? See, I don't know if that's gonna work given the fact that you quite literally have won the last tournament. Also, that is so much cope for, like, the fact that you're already just D-ranking. In fact, the fact that you said that makes me think that you've lost more since the last time we spoke. It's like, if I make it look like it was intentional, you know, I won't have to be as embarrassed for dropping 8K elo. Always, yeah. Same thing for me, dude. Same thing for me. Like, I asked Gabe Newell himself, like, hey, can you give me, like, minus 500? I want to, like, D-rank, but I don't want to make it too obvious, you know? And he's like, yeah, I got you, man. You want to do it in a way that, like your friends don't think you're throwing. It's like, yeah, I know. I'll drop 30K, but I'll, like, assure that the match is lost, right? Like, we're gonna I-by-power this. That way I can win my own tournament. That way I get all of the views and the subs and the whatnot that come with it. But I also get all of the rewards, right? Exactly. I still don't know why it is that way. It is really weird. The funny thing is, it was actually worse during beta, if you can believe that. Like, there was a point there was a point where like one loss and it was always minus 500, right? And like it was literally impossible. You were considered like a global elite player if you were like 7K because of how impossibly hard it was to climb it. It was also weird because on top of it always being plus 100, minus 500, they made it so it was impossible to lose elo below 5K. So what it ended up meaning is that like during beta, I just remember 90% of the player base was like 1,000 points within 5,000. Because you couldn't drop any lower no matter what, but it was so impossibly hard to gain because you would lose so much off of one loss that, like, it just became impossible. And if you did make it, like, 1,000 out, then it just suddenly, the difficulty spike was absurd, because now you were up against, like, the best players in 6K elo. It's definitely a struggle for Valve right now in figuring out how their elo system needs to work. It's not like they're very transparent about it either. If they ever did make a change, we'd never know about it.
I wonder what seawater tastes like.
Who says that? Oh, that's not gonna work. God, I needed the dolphin kick, dude. Can't swim fast enough. Maybe if I, like, kill myself, then I can get the new badge. Yeah, that's some life advice for you. Can't swim fast enough? Just end it, bro. Can I get the urchins to move? No. Yeah, I'm missing out on all this stuff down here. Maybe I should just, You can't really drown in this game, can you? If we want to play Face It, like, that's always cool. But Face It is not, like, always greener grasses. Face It is, it's a different game, not necessarily... Whether it's a better one or not depends on how you look at it. Like, you get hardcore players, but that also means you get, like, complete degenerates, too. Oh, it just reversed the water. I see. And you say if we improve enough, but, like, you can start playing Face It whenever you want, right? It's not like there's this crazy... People like to say there's a huge barrier of entry, but in reality, it's just people take it more seriously. Like, people are still, like, relatively the same skill level. It's just that when you take it more seriously, then, yeah, it's naturally going to be a little harder. Like, there isn't as much of a skill floor, because everybody that's at that skill floor is playing matchmaking, right? But that's also the solo queuers, too. So, like, once you're past that skill floor, like, yeah, the minimum skill floor is higher in Face It, but we're past that skill floor. Once you get past that skill floor, it's not that much different. That's the way I look at it. Like, if we wanted to, we could pretty much start playing it right now and probably have a lot of fun with it. My big issue with Face It is that it takes forever to get into something. Because, like, it's like when you play CS2, it's like, hey, you want to hop on and play a quick game? It's like, sure. It's like you load up Steam, you click on Counter-Strike, and you join a party. With Face It, it just feels like it's that one extra little thing, right? It's like you have to load up CS, you have to load up the anti-cheat, then you have to, like, fumble through the party. I wouldn't even say, no, not really long queue times necessarily. But then, like, and then you have to go through the entire warm-up, then you have to go through the knife round. It's like, the process is just so much longer, it feels like, just to, like, get into. And I think the games are longer, too, so it just feels less pick up and play. Which, I don't have too much of an issue with that, but, like, in general, getting 5 people together who aren't, like, professionals, which, trust me, we are not professionals. Like, it just feels like just that extra little bit, so I'd be worried that, like, because it feels like every time we try to get into Face It, instead of matchmaking, people just, like, stop playing the game as much, because it, like, subtly slows down the pacing of getting into the games. Like, to play 5-player games, you have to like have enough overlap where people can get together and play a game. If there's too much setup, then it becomes a lot harder to organize 5 people. That's kind of been my problem with it. But no, I haven't had any issue with queue times. Playing Face It in the past. God, I forgot we were playing Mario here. Oh shit. There we go, now we finally get to see this bubble power up. Yeah, it keeps stopping me in place again. Ugh. This controller. Killing me, man.
This place is dangerous. I'll just wait here. Not like I've got much choice.
I gotta stop doing that. I need to use those. Okay, I turned to look down for 1 second. I see. So is the only purpose of regular coins now just to give you an extra life now? Ooh, I see over there. Okay, but you gotta... It's doing it again! What I can do here? Nope, I can't do that because the controller just... It is the most annoying thing. Like, it seems so simple, just like, bounce off the wall, walk over here, but the control... Oh, well, that works too. But the controller just locks up.
That was
I could probably Google it, but it probably is just an issue with the controller and nothing I can really do. Switch is pretty well known for having some less than durable controllers. Probably shouldn't. Yeah, okay. It respawns them all. I'm in the last stretch of a medicine holiday, so hopefully I'll be able to. I just treat it like being sick, right? I even took Monday off. Oh. Okay, this is the music I've been waiting to hear. This is the track that, like, it just sounds so... Like you go to the carnival as a kid, right? But, yeah, Tuesday is going to be the day where I really can start getting back into the swing of things the most. This is the longest... Okay. Did I just lose this? Okay, no. I was about... Because the controller quit out on me again. Do Wii U Pro controllers work with the Switch? I don't really want to use a Pro controller, but I have a Pro controller, and I mean, it's better to use a less comfortable controller if it means that I can, it means that I don't have to deal with the bullshit of the controller just stopping on me. Also, anybody who says that, like, I think Gabe always argues this with me, and I always have to remind him that I've actually played Face It, and he needs to understand that just because you're on Face It doesn't mean there aren't cheaters. Every time I would say that, he would always yell, you know, like, it's a kernel level cheat. It's like, what do you think that means? It means that it's at the root of your drive, right? So yeah, it can see things that a non-kernel one can't, right? But that doesn't mean it's good. You still have to write something that can detect the cheats. And some people can get away with that. And so if people only want to like play Face It for the anti-cheat, then like you're probably going to be a little disappointed. I haven't noticed too many issues with cheaters because we haven't been playing at high elo, but yeah. It did, yes. I don't know if it played anything though. I didn't hear a thing. Sometimes it just doesn't play stuff. I don't know what the issue is. I'll have to take a look. No, we haven't had any issue with cheating. But again, we're not exactly I remember it was really bad when I was solo queue climbing.
Pretty please.
But that's just how it is in this bitch of a world. Oh, look at these little guys. They're angsty. It does feel particularly weird playing a Mario game like this by myself. I had New Super Mario Bros. As a kid on the DS, and that game I played the hell out of. That was single player, except for a very bare bones multiplayer. And then it was New Super Mario Bros. Wii was the game to play at our place with family. But like part of that was because you could really just mess with people, right? Like you could pick them up, you could throw them. Then your little sister yells at you and cries, and then your older brother does it anyway. I was kind of an asshole, but it was okay because my siblings were also assholes. It's just kind of the natural like extension of having siblings. It's like you gotta be an asshole, man. Oh, I almost ruined that. It was also at the point where games were starting to get easier, and which, I mean, some people complain about that, but I personally liked it as a kid because we sucked at games. You know, you can't expect 8-year-olds to be really good at strategizing, alright? I'm gonna be real with you. I was not a strategic kid, like most kids. If you told me, like, oh yeah, man, I was good at strategizing when I was 7 years old playing, like, Zelda or something, it's like, no, you weren't. When I beat Ocarina of Time for the first time, the 3DA version, when I was 11 years old, I had no patience whatsoever. If I didn't get something within the first like 10 minutes, it felt like I was looking it up on Zelda Dungeon. Okay, I got an idea. That's awesome. And that's kind of the thing, right? Because like I specifically remember, I knew like the water temple, for example, was like the big bad. You know, everyone hates the water temple. But I beat it on my own. It was like one of the only ones I beat on my own, not because I was particularly good or anything, but because I just didn't have access to internet when I beat it. I was on like a road trip or something. And so having access to that kind of instant gratification was really helpful. Okay, what can I do about this? Can I hit this? Doesn't look like that's gonna work. Well, I don't know what I'm supposed to do then. See, I always think back, and I'm always thinking, man, I remember playing a lot more games as a kid, so why can't I recall a lot of, like, the games we played multiplayer with? And that's because I keep thinking about, like, GameCube or PlayStation. Most of the games that we played as kids were Flash games, right? That's not, I'm not alone in that, in that kind of idea. It's like, we got one new game every 6 months, relatively speaking. Okay, seriously, can I... It's still not letting me... Like, I can't... This controller is killing me, dude. I have to get on top of the... Where's the machine? Here it is. Hey, pat the bard for a fee. Nothing in life comes for free, you know. It's like going to the petting zoo. I should make a tier list of animals at the petting zoo. Because some were naturally just, like, better than others. I don't mean, like, in a racist way. I mean, some were just, like, nicer. Some of them didn't give a shit. Raccoons would be not A tier. Any raccoon that's, like, not completely domestic, that would want to be friendly with you, probably has rabies. Or, wait, can raccoons get rabies? Yes, oh, absolutely they can. What am I talking about? Raccoons at a petting zoo would be kind of sus. I mean, they would have to be domestic. Yeah, raccoons definitely get rabies. I don't know why I had to ask that. That is pretty obvious, isn't it? I was thinking the other day, it's like possums don't get rabies, really. Their internal body heat is too high. And I was thinking, that's kind of crazy, man, because they get kind of a bad vibe. We have not technically, I mean, we've almost eradicated rabies, but with it's like, eradication is a strong word because, like, even the bubonic plague will get, like, 2 to 3 people every year. It's like, can you really call that, eradication? And people still get their rabies shots, trust me. It's like, no one wants rabies. It's like, even the... Like, people always talk about, it's like, oh, you know, like, COVID rates, you know, like, there's only a 1% chance you'll die. It's like, there's a 0.001% chance you get rabies, but everybody's all over that. No, let me move! Alright, let me try and time this with a moment where it's not gonna, like, lock up the controls here. There we go. I have an Animal Crossing Switch. I don't have Animal Crossing, but I have an Animal Crossing Switch. Actually, I actually technically do have Animal Crossing. I think it's a digital code, though. Oh, no, it's a regular one. I'm never going to be taking this Switch with me anywhere. I'm not really a mobile gamer. So, like, what screen it has doesn't really matter to me. What's going on here? Surprising it doesn't just kill me there. I need a stretch. I have been physically involved this week. We have so many kids that need so many Chromebooks, and we need to shim all of them. I need to automate the entire process. It's like... I was definitely looking to this weekend. Looking forward to this weekend. What did I miss, dude? I will say they definitely do a lot better, well, not this one necessarily, but in general, they do a lot better of a job hiding these, I want to say star coins, right, than they ever did in New Super Mario Bros. Those things were always obvious. See, I don't want free stuff if I play Animal Crossing. The fun comes from, slowly getting it yourself, right? It's like, if you start Animal Crossing with everything, then what's the point of playing a game like Animal Crossing? Although I appreciate the offer. Most of the dopamine that comes from playing Animal Crossing comes from making progress. Barred PNG converted to a pattern. I have no idea what that means. Do you mean like a stitch pattern?
Ever wonder where snow comes from? Ever wonder where snow comes from?
Snow is... Snow cones. Oh, that's kind of morbid. I'll save you. There you go. Happy? Oh, no, he's dead again.
We're saved!
Oh, I gotcha. That's what you mean. So, I mean, kind of a stitch pattern, technically? See, I mentioned at one point, I bought the game for my stepfather, and I thought, you know... Well, I bought it for my stepmother, because I thought she would like it. And she didn't really get into it, my stepfather did. But he didn't get into it because he wanted to, like, you know, create an island paradise where he can talk to all the villagers and such. He did it because he wanted to turn it into a gigantic, like, late-stage capitalist, like, tycoon wasteland, right? Like, he didn't even see his people as tenants. They were all just potential customers that he was selling to. He did make a lot of money, but at what cost? Like, I don't even think he knew their names. It's like he was a billionaire of sorts. It's like he would explain to me, like, he was never really big into video games, so I thought it was kind of surprising that he got into this one, but he was explaining to me all the things that, like, all of his strategies and stuff for making money, and I'm like, okay, but, like, are you gonna, like, make, like, cute patterns and stuff and rows and stuff? He's like, why would I do that? That costs money, and it has no, like, return on investment. And I'm like, yeah, but, like, the whole point of making money in that game is to spend it. And he's like, no, I gotta keep making more. And by the time he stopped playing the game was when he had basically, like, earned everything he could earn. See, my stepfather did not go that far. He did not try to... he was a stock market player. He did play on the turnip stock market. But he didn't play with other people, right? He just, like, waited for when his turnips were the best. He also, like, works the stock market in real life, so I think that was also kind of fun for him, because there was a quicker turn on investment, right? It's not like, he's always telling me, oh, you know, like, if you invest in this, then this will happen. It's like, or I bet you this is going to look good in the future. It's like, I bet that too. But, like, you take the stock market way more seriously than I do. Oh, no, he doesn't play it anymore. He basically, in his eyes, he beat Animal Crossing. Like, he had everything figured out. God damn it, stop. This thing really needs to stop killing all my momentum for no reason. Okay, so I can jump off the low wall here. No, stop. I don't think he would care too much. Like I said, he's not a huge gamer. To him, it would just be like, oh, well, sure. Like, I don't even know if he knows that there are other games. I just, like, got it for him. Dude, this controller just stopping is killing me. Have I made that clear enough yet? No, stop! Let me move. Yeah, I can't move, man. The harder stages in this are gonna go from, like, pretty trivial to basically impossible until I fix this controller. Like, I can't even jump properly here. Yeah. Okay. Come on. See, like, I can't make a full jump. It looks like I'm just, like, letting go of my controller, but it's not like that. I mean, I guess if it really becomes an issue, I could use the sideways Joy-Con. Okay. It's being a little nicer to me now. Okay, I see what I gotta do here. If it lets me... Yeah, see now I'm going all the way back. Sometimes the timing is just awful when it does it, like right as I'm doing like a wall climb or something. Still don't know who you are. Okay, please let me move. Yeah, I mean, getting over it is hard, but at least it like lets you control the entire time. Like even just getting this wall jump is really proving difficult because I can't actually, there we go. There we go. She looks happy in that picture, but she's actually seething. I mean, I'm just kind of, I'm not, like I said, I'm trying not to spend too much money or anything at the moment. I mean, there are a few games on my to-get list. I'm not terribly looking for recommendations at the moment. I know there's the new Monkey Ball, right, which seems fun. And obviously there's like the big hitters like Tears of the Kingdom or Mario Maker and all that, but... Alright, so I have to find them? What's the deal here? Can I go down here? Or is that going to kill me instantly? No. I was about to say, that's a weird place to put a, an instant death trap. Wonder if they'll ever make, like, a Mario Maker 3 and put, like, a Wonder style in it. That'd be pretty cool. Oh, well. Alright, I see something up there. Does this game support GameCube control, I wonder? Now I get what they mean when they say do it with a friend, because invisible blocks are probably a big part in this. Oh, can go up this. There's a block right there, so I probably have to fall down onto it somewhere. It's a monkey ball game, man. How do people care about the story too much? It's probably just like, ah, fuck you. I'm stealing all your fucking bananas. And he's just like, no, I want them back. So now I have to go through 100 fun stages of differing difficulty and relevance, and then I will kill you. Maybe not that last part. Yeah, it's drifting to the left a little. I've never really seen Ai as a killer, but you know, he's a monkey. Monkeys always have it in them. Oh, almost. How do I get up there? I feel like I've jumped on everything reasonable. It would be funny if it just got super serious, like it's a regular monkey ball game, but then like eventually at the very end he's like, ah, you beat me, and then he's just like pulls out a gun or something, just like pop pop, and he's just like, you can't hurt us anymore. It's like, damn, dude, didn't realize I was getting you to this hard. We already went down here. Is there anything else? Yeah, that would be fun, but Klonoa is Namco Bandai, right? So, and also Sega probably looks at it and decides it doesn't have enough relevance, like cultural relevance. Which, I mean, yeah, but whose fault is that? It's Namco's. Okay, seriously, I am very confused on what I could be missing here. There isn't a lot to look around in. I'm worried that it's just going to be, oh, we secretly had a platform here. Could it be? No. I mean, you say it's a joke, but people love that character, right? Is there anything in the area over there that I was just at that could possibly have something? I actually am kind of... Oh, can I get up here? No, it looks like it's just this room. I'm actually getting a little stumped here. Unless I need like a power-up? No, they wouldn't do that to me. It's probably a very character-specific ability. I already checked all these. Can I push any of these? Oh, this looks pushable. Hey, there we go. Is there somewhere specific it has to be? Does it have to be like in this little area that's a different color maybe? I think I'm getting paranoid. Can I push this one then too? No. Yeah. Okay, there's no reason it would let me push this if there wasn't a reason to push it, alright? Guys, am I going crazy? Is there anything else I can push? I mean, obviously these can't be pushed. There's one thing here that can be pushed. You cannot convince me that I'm not missing something here. Put Germa in the ball. Why would I be able to push this? What am I doing wrong here? Wait, is this lead? Where is this? Okay, so if I get through this, and I go up this, it leads me into here. And I can't push this. Okay. I am so confused then. Am I gonna give this the Google treatment? I'm actually kind of stumped here, guys. They got me. Can I make it go down? What am I doing wrong? Alright, let me... No, I don't wanna... So I can walk on, jump on. I don't wanna just, like, Google it. I wanna, like... I wanna figure it out, but I am so confused. Yes, hello. I spent more time on this stage than anything else, and it's literally probably beatable in 2 seconds. I mean, this led to something up here, right? So, that's not it. I'm actually missing 2. It's not even like there's just one that's really getting me. I mean, there's that one up there. I have no idea how to reach. It has... The only thing that it could be is this pipe, right? Is it possible for me to hit something up here? There we go! Oh my god, Jesus! They called me a madman. So that's probably what it is then. I'm missing if I just jump everywhere. Maybe I'll find something that I can hit. Although I feel like I tried this. The music's starting to loop in my head. Oh, God damn it, no, I didn't mean to do that. Okay, lost all my momentum because of the controller. It's weird because there's that block up there, right? You would think that, like, something up here would be hittable. But no. It's just this one left, man, and I'm so close to it. I'm losing my mind. Anyone want anything? Alright. How do you get up there? No, don't emote. There's something else here? There's something I can hit where it just like, oh, you hit the magic button that makes this staircase appears. Alright. I think I'm almost ready to give this one up, unless, does the fact that this goes down a ramp mean anything? No. There it is! Oh, yeah. Now it just has to let me go up it. And just like that, world record time. World record time. Oh, it's already up here. Got that? Yeah. I don't like these search puzzles, I'm gonna be real. I don't like find an invisible block type stuff. Part of the reason I was never super interested in things like Mario Maker is because it turns out that not very many people are actually good at making Mario stages, and the ones who are pretty decent at it make the hardest things imaginable. Like, I'm not a fan of the hard equals fun mentality of a lot of people in that community.
Are they after me? Nah, it's gotta be you.
And at least the music's a nice change of pace now.
Don't split it all in one place.
I mean, that's because there's more to it than hard equals fun, though, right? Like, even on the hardest difficulty in Left 4 Dead, it's fun to mess up in Left 4 Dead. Like, things go to shit so quickly, but it's like, it's not like, I don't know how to explain it, right? It's very different. I guess the way I could say it is that Left 4 Dead is hard, but like you can still mess up, right? It's just how hard you get punished for messing up. And how you use your resources. In games like Mario, if you make something that's like absurdly difficult, it's like, oh, you messed up once, you gotta go all the way back to the beginning, you know? I'm sure that's really fun. It's like, I don't know how to tell y'all, but it's not. Like, you can make things that are difficult, but intuitively difficult. You know, if it's hard just for the purpose that I have to like play it 6 times just to know where everything is, then that's not enjoyable to me. If it's hard in the sense that I really have to focus on making the jumps and doing things properly and like taking advantage of the game's mechanics, then I don't mind like hard equals fun. For Left 4 Dead, it's a case of like, if I'm playing on easier difficulties, it feels like I don't have to worry about like how I'm using my health kits or any of that, right? Like, you just have to be better at the mechanics. It doesn't necessarily have to translate to, if you get hit once, you die. It's more like, okay, you get hit once, but like, that just creates an opportunity for you to make it back if your teammate can help you, and it just like makes things more stressful. But it's Left 4 Dead, you know? You aren't playing Animal Crossing, there's supposed to be stress there. Same thing with Elden Ring, it's like, it's tough, because if it wasn't tough, then you would have no reason to worry about the mechanics of the game. Like, I remember, I always say with The Witcher, right? The Witcher 3. That game is awesome. I played that on the second lowest difficulty. Story and Sword, I think is what they call it. Can I go down here? Okay. And it was fun, you know? You get to go around, you break things and whatnot. And I had fun with it, but, like, it wasn't until I I started working on the DLCs and I switched to Blood and Broken Bones difficulty that I really had to like, okay, I gotta settle down, I gotta see what I'm up against and what it's telling me or what I'm discovering. And then I need to like get sword oils that beat what I need to beat. And then like buy these types of items, upgrade my mutations and all that. And then it becomes a different kind of satisfying because like, yeah, the game is harder, but you're mitigating it by taking advantage of the game's actual mechanics, which I never had to do on the lower difficulty. If it's just a case of, oh my god, we're playing in top-down now. If it's just a case where it's like, it's the same thing, but if you get hit twice instead of 3 times, then you die. Like, at least give me a reason to worry about that, right? Instead of just, like, feeling like I'm being punished for trying to play at a higher difficulty, instead of being encouraged to work with the game a little better. Maybe I'm just jaded. That's also a possibility, right? I mean, yeah, but that's kind of a play the way you want to play kind of situation. Like, you can cheese the game if you want to, but that's kind of how the game deals with its difficulty, right? Its self-imposed challenge. That's just how the game is designed, right? Like, if you're like me, and you're not like an uber Souls-born gamer, and you don't care too much about, like, proving a point, or if you think the game is already challenging enough for you because you don't want to spend 10 years on a single boss, you only want to spend 5 years on a single boss, then, like, it can still feel like you're strategizing, right? Removing options can be useful for challenge runs, but for the casual player, it just makes things simpler. It just makes things more boring, because, like, it's fun to mess around with magic. Yeah, it's easier, but, like, I'm not trying to beat the game level 1 with a stick like some people. Right? Like, that's why I've always been weirded out by people who say, like, oh, you didn't really beat the game if you beat it with magic build. It's like, I did. I just didn't do a challenge run, right? Like, it's still a hard game, trust me. Which I kind of like that. I like the idea that, like, they have mechanics that are overpowered for the purpose of being a crutch in case you don't want to play the hardest game as the hardest game. Because you still have to play the game to its mechanics, it's just the mechanics are being laxed, and you're doing something that's a little less punishing. I mean, would people rather they added a difficulty setting instead, where you, like, and they took away the magic? Because then that's just less, like, less to do. You're playing things the same exact way now. There's no difference in your character, except now it's less punishing. Like, having things like magic does the same exact thing. The only difference is that now it actually adds to the game. I think the way games like Elden Ring do it with that, with, like, the magic and such, is probably the best way you can do difficulty. Because from a game development standpoint, the easiest thing you can do, the easiest thing you can make is a difficulty system where it just changes the numbers. Like, enemies hit harder and you deal less, right? And stuff like that. It is so easy. But to actually incorporate it into gameplay, and people, like, it's kind of like, you know, people complain, like, oh, you know, if you use this, it's way too easy to beat the game. It's like, then don't do it. The game is not forcing you to use the easy mechanic, right? But people wear it like a badge of pride, so having something official to say, like, oh, he beat the game on this difficulty, is like, people like that, right? I don't mind. Just like I say, that's just the way I see it personally. I think that it is a good design choice to base it off of mechanics. Now, obviously, that's a little different than, like, if something's too strong. Like, for example, I'm playing Ghost of Tsushima, right? And as part of the new director's cut that released on PC that I have, you have the option to start the game with, like, a really good horse and really strong, like, armor and stuff. And it's like, that's really cool. And, like, I think people were complaining about it. It's like, oh, it's too busted, you know? Like, you start the game, you don't even have to do anything. It's like, remember, you don't have to put on the armor, right? Nobody is holding you at gunpoint saying, put on the fucking armor. If you choose anything else, like, we're gonna kill you. Okay, so I can't be doing this. At least I don't think so. And keep in mind, like, you say, like, one of the updates breaks a character or something. There's a difference between something that is, like, unintentionally exploitable and something that is a game design choice to make something strong, right? And it's also something you can't really put this kind of game development mantra into multiplayer games, because people are always going to want to exploit the most powerful thing in multiplayer. And then it becomes annoying for everyone else. Oh, I see. Yeah. It's gotta be tough. Can I get up here? I'm probably supposed to use the Koopas. I'm pretty sure... I don't know a lot about Elden Ring since I haven't really finished it. I haven't played it since... It's been about a year or a little longer since I played Elden Ring last. If you can believe that. Oh, they put this here very specifically to prevent me from... she's like the final boss, right? Oh, almost got hit. No! It ate my jump. Let me get the wall climb one. Also, I gotta also be impartial because if I say anything bad about like Soulsborne games, I think an entire like just squad of people will show up at any given moment and explain why I'm wrong. Probably while calling me not so nice names. People get very defensive about the game design of Elden Ring. I mean, I agree it's good, but some people are like fanatical about it. Like, I'm sorry, I think magic is fun. I like to pretend I'm a little wizard. I'm still getting my ass kicked, I promise. It's like, oh, you think that makes me a bad gamer? Dude, have you seen me play video games? I am, like, inherently a bad gamer. That's on my resume. It's like, what do you do for a living? It's like, well, I'm not a fucking gamer, that's for sure. How do I get up there? Oh, I think I know. I keep forgetting that I can throw these upward. There we go.
This part is different.
More carnival music. What did you
Don't
get?
worry about me. Keep climbing.
Oh. Well, I was just curious. I want to get all of this. God, I'm probably going to be like so thrown off when I get a fixed controller. Uh-oh. Oh, I see. Okay. I was about to say, are they coming back? Where'd this last one go? Oh, here it is, okay. Land right on top of it. They got really creative with this one. With this game. Which is good because, as much as I liked, new Super Mario Bros., they kind of never really did anything with it. It just kept getting more and more stale. It's like add a new power up and then make the same stages. Who cares?
Play again.
Nice. Whew. You say magic was OP in the first Souls game if you had the DLC? Listen, DLC is always the killer because DLC always comes out later, and it always wants to assume that you've like beaten the main game, and so they try to like add progression based off of a finished game. But then it comes with the issue that you can still start at the very beginning, and so you end up having this Disc 1 nuke style ability that just absolutely destroys anywhere in the game, like immediately. That is not a good design choice in my opinion, but what can you do, right? Unless you like specifically scale it to where it needs to be. I should probably be grabbing some of this. I mean, some games did it better. Like, I know, going back to The Witcher, Blood and Wine, if you wanted to get the, God damn it. If you wanted, like, you had to have the DLC to get the Grandmaster Witcher gear, but you had to have a shit ton of things from the base game before you could even craft it. Oh, well, I'm way ahead of what I need to get that done. I'll probably call it after this one badge challenge, though. Hey, well, I said after I beat the badge challenge.
That's a lot of piranha plants.
Doesn't matter if I die. It lets me keep it all. Come on, let me move, controller. I'm trying to think of a game where, I mean, Just Cause 3 had a DLC that gave you, like, the Bavarium wingsuit and stuff like that, which basically gave you the power of flight. And I think you could use it in the base game pretty quickly after you got the DLC out. Just trivialize everything.
Almost there. I mean, no pressure.
Ah, god damn it. Bad timing on that one again. On the controller going out. Kind of curious then. Oh, first off, let me save. I don't know if this auto saves or not, but I'm not going to risk it. If I go to the, let's see, I think this was keep in mind this was my family Switch at one point, but now that my brother has moved back home, they have his Switch, so yeah, I think this was a cartridge. I think this might have been a cartridge. This might not be. Yo, we want to go golfing sometime, boys. This looks like a possible cloud save. This was a cartridge. This is a cartridge. Okay, so it shows what is a cartridge and what's download. If I ever bothered to play this game, it would not be on the Switch. I gotta get Switch Online. Or, you know, conversely, I could simply not do that and, you know, emulate. Don't tell Miyamoto, though. Whew. But, either way, I'm glad we got to have a little bit going in, especially because I was concerned because we didn't get to do anything last week. Hopefully things should be back to normal, though, starting with this week. I'm planning on playing more Mario Wonder, but now that the doors are open to console gaming on the stream, we'll be looking for more options on that as well. So for everybody that stopped by, I always appreciate it. It's good talking with all of y'all on a weekend, especially one as boring but necessary as this one. And as always, I'll catch y'all on the flip.